Hi guys, welcome back. In today's video, I'll be carry on our discussion about the Sniperoo app, and I'll be doing some research and possible trades using the Sniperoo app on Axiom Pro, right? So before we start, I just have to mention that whatever I'm saying here is not a financial advice. Do your own research. All these assets we'll be talking about are very risky, as you all guys know. So before you decided to put any money, you just go and do your own research, right? So first, okay, Sniperoo, okay, I already covered it in the last few videos, okay, so you can go and watch it, how to set it up, how to add extension, how to make the basic, transaction settings and so on and so forth, okay. So I won't be going into more details into that one, okay. I do encourage you to go and watch the previous ones. But now let's go back into the Axiom Pro, okay? So let's say on the Axiom Pro, okay, which is very cool. Then, for example, if you know something, I don't know, you follow some groups, on Instagram, like a Twitter, Telegram, whatever, like, and you got some knowledge about some coin, or you like that coin straight away, you can use the buy button, okay? The buy button is next to the coin, okay, next to the buy button of the Axiom Pro, okay? Once you got your Sniperoo extension installed, okay, you just need to go first and add the extension. Once you add the extension to the Chrome, it's a Chrome-based software, okay? So this buy button will be automatically there, right? So but let's say that we want to do some additional research on different projects and see what's going on, right? Okay, so first, I'm not really touching on the new pairs, okay? I'm more focusing on the final stretch. Right now, I'm just trying to figure out the best setting filters, right? So, and one of those other YouTubers, okay, suggested those filters to be something they actually working for them, okay. So I'm trying to go ahead and start using those filters, okay. It's not saying that they are like set in stone, like I might change those filters in the next day or two. Doesn't matter, I'm only testing right now. So I just, if somebody is showing me something and it says it's working for them, why not? I'm happy and thank you very much for that. And I'm trying to do and use the same settings, right? So we see how it goes. So basically how the settings works like, okay, so for the age, okay, so we get a 45 minutes, so we need to have that token at least 45 minutes. We don't want to deal with those, tokens which they are just popped up and within the minute 2 or maybe 5 they've been racked and all these bits and pieces. We all know what we are talking about, okay? So at least 45 minutes on the market, right? Top holders, okay, maximum 40, okay, of top 10 holders percentage, okay? So it's 40%, right? Insiders maximum 30%, okay, and bundlers 30%, okay. That's the maximum according to the person I found on internet, okay, on YouTube. And the person said to me that this is something, but said to me, on their video, you can see that those settings are there, and I'm happy to go and test it, right? The other thing is there's 100 holders, right? At least 100 holders, and pro traders 30, okay. Those two things I think I tested from some my own, and before I added those other filters here, okay. But I just add those filters today and see how it goes, right? So we want some people there, okay. So we definitely want to see some volume coming in, right? And pro traders, like a smart money, wallet means that this is somebody who is actually trading a lot, they're trading successfully, right? So at least some of those traders we want to see inside that token, right? So, and once it's there, we just go and apply all. And there you go. Out of all those pairs, like I'm pretty sure there are hundreds of them here on the final stretch, right? But now with those filters, we only have a 3 at the moment. I'm in the next second or two, or maybe 5 minutes, will be much more, or maybe less. But anyway, we are playing with what we got, right? So let's go and check this one, right? So for example, display also, it's very important to see those, that you're going to see the market cap, volume, transaction, socials, holders, pro traders, dev, migrations, top 10 holders, dev, holding snipers, bundlers, and dark space. So insiders, yeah, you can go. Why should we not? We can add it on, right? But anyway, so what it does is, okay, so we got here 30 holders, 381, okay, and 137 pro traders. Okay, let me go and check this one. Okay, the 30 click. Okay, so this is something which already been to Div migrations 36, okay, top holders 17, dev holdings, Cypress 0 snipers, okay, that's a good news. Insider holding, that's a good news. And bundles only 11%, quite interesting. Market cap 39k, which volume 175k, right? Okay, and it's quite bullish right now. Okay, let's go and check it out. Okay, let me see, where is this? Okay, now let's go and check this going right. Okay, so there's some momentum here going. Okay, we went up, went down. Okay, and now let's go back to the Sniperoo. Okay, you see that little widget here? It's quite handy. Okay, so I put the preset of 0.05, 0.5, 1, and 5. Okay, so we can, if you decided to buy that coin, okay, we just only you need to click that button here, and it will automatically execute that trade for us, right? So I'm not sure I'm gonna buy it right now, but I just want to show you guys how it works, right? So now the other thing is we can go and add this into on the right hand side. So this sniper thing, right, this widget 3 on the right hand side will be following us all the way through the no matter which page we're gonna open during that session, this little this widget will be coming with us, right? Which is quite handy. I'm gonna show you now. So let's say, okay, so this is one of those coins, right? So, do you know what? There are only a few of those, right? So let's go and open 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? Okay, so let's see some action on it. Okay, so what's going on? I just want to go and check. Okay, I'm gonna close this. Right. Okay, so now first this one. Okay, that's the rack pool. Okay, so now we're not gonna be interested in this one. There you go. There's some action here. Okay. Right. Okay. So we got a 28 minutes. Right. Okay. So this is something which is all right. Okay, guys. Okay. So I have to go back. Okay. When it comes to those, right? We got maximum 45 minutes. Okay. So we are just talking about the coins which they are maximum 45 minutes. Okay. So we are talking about the coins which I previously told you that it should be minimum 45 minutes. No, a big apologize here. Okay, I missed a big match. It has to be maximum 45 minutes. Okay, now that's understandable. Now when I see this 22 minutes, 28, 39. Okay, so basically the biggest action should be there. Okay, so according to the person who advised those settings. Okay, I think and I just want to go and test it. So maximum 45 minutes. Okay, perfect. Now, okay, here's this. We got a coin here. Okay, there's a 30 seconds here time frame. Okay, we can make it a little bit slower. All right, so let's see what's going on here. Okay, so pro traders. Okay, 108 at the moment. There's some other additional ones going on. Okay, MACD is actually crossing. It's going to cross now, so we can see some bullish movement here. Do you know what? I might go here. 110, 237. What is it? 27k. Okay, should I invest in this one? What you think, guys? Okay, I don't know. Let me see. Let me skip for a minute, all right? So, and then let's go into this one. Okay, I think this one is pretty much over, isn't it? Okay, it doesn't look like it. Oh, at least there's still 123 pro holders. All right, here on the right hand side you can see if there is anything which was really similar or very very similar to the one you currently have, like by the name, for example. Okay, so those were previous coins which they are very similar to the one we are talking about right now, right? So let me see, this is really actually going bearish right now. Okay, I don't know if this one will still pop up. Okay, but let's go and see on this one. Right, okay, here we got some action. Okay, between 45, 50. Okay, do you know what? I want to buy this one. Okay, so let's go and buy it. Okay, you see here on the right hand side. Okay, this has been executed. Okay, bought successfully. Look how quick this app is. Right, so this is quite cool because I only click this button here and it's automatically Sniperoo executed. Okay, there's no delay, right? Basically, it's in split second you got this coin, right? Okay, now let's go into the positions, right? So this position here, And on the right hand side, let's say that this position is there with us, okay, and it's showing us what's going on here, right? Let's say here on the positions, right? And those this is showing us live, how our position is doing, right? So I like this about the Sniperoo, because let's say that we're gonna go and do some additional research, okay, or do some additional filtering or anything, like, let's say that we want to go and do some, anything, like, we can go into the palm farm, okay, and do some research on that. But look, this Sniperoo, okay, is still showing us what's going on this with our position, okay. Let's say that you got few of those open here. We got already 4% up, okay, and we are just like, hold on a second, this is quite so there's some action here, right? Okay, so I know that sometimes it's hard to actually steer into the screen all the time. You just need to go and decide where to when to buy it, okay. But the thing is that with the Sniperoo, okay, you can see your position all the time, no matter where you go. It's there. You're gonna see this all the time, which is quite cool, right? Okay, let's go back into the Axiom, see if there's anything additional. Okay, look, how many additional coins. Okay, before we had only like a 3. Now we got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so they are popping up, like straight away we can see there is some of those. They are quite there is some action going on, like 48k, 51k, 36k. Okay, let's see which one might be interesting. Look on the still on the right hand side, we see we're 10% up, right, on this coin, right? We are talking about this coin here, right? So it's going up, like it's quite cool, because you can see, you can go back here into the Sniperoo app. You can do your P&L, everything is being shown out here, right? But this widget, it stays there for you all the time on the right hand side, right? That's quite cool. I don't think we'll be interested in this one anymore. Okay, pump up, no. And okay, so this one is quite interesting. Okay, we are 12% up. All right, so let's go and see what's going on. We could put some more attention into it, right? So, but before we do, let's see. And I don't know. So let's go and see some of those other coins here. Okay, let me see. Let's go into their X account and see what's going on. It's only 113 people there, like, and it's April 2025. I don't know. But look, it still, we can see and we can watch our position all the time while we do a research on another coins. The other position, it's there, right? That's quite amazing with Sniperoo. Okay, so let's go back into our coin. Okay, there you go. There's some they just crossed 53, 54. Okay, going up like 20% up, right? So there is some momentum going on. All right, so I think that's it's going well, right? It's going well. So let's see how long we can stay like that, right? So obviously, guys, in the next minute it can go all the way down to the 0, right? We all know that. But for the moment, we have a copyright, 17%, okay, 18, 20, nearly 20% up, okay, on our buy. That's quite cool, right? So in the meantime, let's go back into research on other coins and keep an eye on this one, what's going on here, okay? Because Sniperoo is give you that opportunity that you can follow and you can put some positions here, and you can do additional research or whatever. You can check your news, you can watch some videos, whatever you want to do. During the same session, the Sniperoo will show you that on that Chrome, everything what's going on with your coin in the meantime. That's quite cool. Okay, so right, okay, let's go back into the other ones. All right, so you know what, I want to check this one. It might be interesting. Okay, so we got pro traders 42, 43, 102 of those. 3 traders. Okay, look, there is some. Okay, we are losing momentum here. Okay, guys, I think we lost it. There was a huge sell, but buying pressure is going up. All right, so look, you know what I'm saying, like, it's something quite cool, because we can see you do your own research, and I think I'm gonna sell it here now. Sell token, right? Okay, we got some successful trade here. Okay, I don't know. I might be, but yeah. You see, there is some there is seller pressure here going up, like going down, right? So, but it doesn't matter. That's for you guys to see, how it works, how handy it is on that Sniperoo app. We can do your research. Like we were doing research on this coin, but in the meantime, I noticed that this is something. There is some buying, there is some seller pressure going on here. Okay, which is something's happened. We all know that, but the thing is that there is some we went into this trade, and we went out of this trade, and Saiporo actually completed it within like a matter of seconds, right? It's like split second. We just clicked on it and it was solved, right? So that's so cool, because you can definitely make some decision on this split second matter, and that will be executed straight away for you. It's so important in this business. Do I think you guys, you understand what I'm saying here, okay? So this coin is there is go some buying pressure here. Okay, if you hold, we'll be getting some additional revenue out of that. But anyway, okay, guys, I think that's you know what I'm saying now. You know my point, okay? The thing is that if you got the tools like Sniperoo, okay, you in combination with this Axiom Pro, which I think is one of the best, if not the best on the market at the moment. I think it is the best, right? You can go and actually do some trading if you know how to do it, or you can learn how to do it, okay? But it gives you additional advantage, okay? Because that's a tool. These tools are created for you guys to make your life easier, right? And for me, like when I can do research here and I can see something on the right hand side all the time, what's going on in life, and plus there's transactions are very quick, plus they are very very cheap, okay? Because if you go and click on the link below, you get yourself 5% discount on every trade you will every charge of the trade. So all the fees they are charging their customers like 0.9 percentage point, okay? The mostly other platforms start charging from 1% all the way to 1.5, while here you got 0.9 plus per 5% discount if you choose to click on the link below, and you'll be ending up with 0.84, something like that, for the fees the Sniper will be charging you, okay? Which is quite handy, because it's something which is not very expensive, okay? It's quite I think it's quite cheap in comparison to others, right? So guys, I think that's all what I want to cover in this video, okay? I showed you how to use it, okay? We made even some money out of that trade, okay? Not just a little, because I invested only a little, like a couple of bucks. I think it went up. That's fine. That's fine. The whole purpose of this video was to show you, how handy is to have the tools like Sniperoo, okay, where you can go and do some research on the right hand side all the time. You can see and you can follow what's going on the market, okay, and what's going on with your positions. Okay, I think guys, that's all. Once again, thank you very much for watching. If you find this video helpful, please click the link below, and also click the like below if you don't mind. It will help the algorithm to show this video and my channel to more and more people. And also, if you got any questions, please leave it down below, and thank you very much for watching.